insulting me. I could take it. If foes were rising against me, I could hide. But it too, a woman like me, my companion, a close friend in whom I enjoyed sweet fellowship.
So the question is,
yeah, I think it was on purpose. If it wasn't, that was a really smart thing. Because she didn't break character. She seemed very deliberate, very intentional. So I feel like it was on purpose because even her pacing was very deliberate.
what are the performance though?
I love her intensity. I love how she's just making eye contact with whoever the heck she's talking to, and I'm like, what is this woman gonna do?
This is something that you can see you've seen before. Yes, her intensity is great, and she pulls it off. However, I don't know. I always try to look for something new, something fresh.
Ice is always a tough one. Yes, you can't impress Ice. Right? I think this chick is good.
I like her boss.
She has that edge. You know, she has that edge, and I want to see more.
But on this most auspicious of nights, permit me then, in lieu of the more commonplace sobriquet, to suggest the character of this dramatis persona. Voila! In view, our humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. These visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi, now vacant, vanished. However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified, and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin vanged in vice and vouchsafing the violent vicious and ferocious violation of volition.
Wow, dramatic much?
This guy will work for a voice of artist.
Yeah,
I love this one.
This was dope. But there's so much editing going on. I don't know which is real and which is him. So I'm like, are these sound like even the voice? Like it sounds like it's been manipulated.
Yeah, something is.
So I'm like, I don't think I know what he sounds like.
I can't hear what he's saying. And I wasn't even looking at him at some point. I was just trying to listen and still couldn't hear.
I don't know what you guys are saying. This guy is creative.
That's exactly what I was
Creativity at the expense of your assignment to me is counterproductive. So I'm mesmerized by your packaging, but I don't know what.
Okay, for me, the packaging is not. For me, the packaging is not so attractive because the background is bland. I can't see his face well.
The packaging in terms of
the only packaging I can see or I can hear is the voice. The music, in fact, is distracting me.
You think we should go to? What do you think? Yeah. So what do you think about you?
I like him.
What I tell you guys?
No, the question is why.
Why do you like
Maybe
I've seen a few actors do that V for Vendetta, alliterations, monologue, and all this stuff. What most of them concentrate on is the text. And what I liked about this kid was he actually made some acting choices. He made like a conversation. He wasn't doing the whole vaudevillian vice victim stuff. He wasn't impersonating the guy in the movie. He was making it his own. And that to me is what an actor should do.
Alright, man. Say thanks for the interview. Thanks a lot.
Alright,
Bye.
What I'm doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm dressing up. Of course, for a wedding where I end up being the bridesmaid and not the bride. As you can see. And guess what? In the next few seconds, my mom is going to be rushing up here to remind me that this is the fourth wedding I'm going for where I end up being the bridesmaid and not the bride. And then my friends go, you don't hang out. Excuse you. Hanging out doesn't give you a husband. God does. They say God's time is the best. Alright? Talking about the drama queen, here she calls. Ma!
I liked the monologue. The monologue was fun.
Yeah,
the monologue itself
was
funny.
it was interesting.
Her interpretation, I think I had said at some point, inexperienced actors tend to just rush through the lines because she was just talking. And I'm like, who are you talking to? How are you feeling? Relax. Let's feel you. Yeah.
It's something we call mood acting. Like it's just surface. It's not. There's no depth.
Yeah.
It's just right there on the surface. I know the dialogue.
Yeah.
Let me go through it.
You know the lines of what you say.
I can tell that she's acting.
Yeah.
I can tell that, somebody said action.
Yes.
It's not like we're having a conversation.
It's not connected to anything.
For a monologue to stand out to me, it needs to give me, there needs to be something. There needs to be something new, something unique, something refreshing, just something. I can't feel anything, I can't see anything. So,
I would advise people when you're doing monologues, cover up a bit. Let's keep it to the monologue and, So I'll say no. I'm not interested.
There's nothing extraordinary about it.
I think that's the word for me. It's really nothing extraordinary, nothing so special.
You might be wondering why I haven't killed you yet. I'm actually wondering that as well. Not so sure. See, usually I just do it. Takes less than a second and it's all forgotten in the next. But with you it's different. Don't know why. I don't know why.
This really interests me. When an actor breaks in his monologue to take an action in between. Just like in real life, when we're talking, I would stop and take a break. It really adds to the story, it adds to the message, and it keeps me at ease because I'm waiting for him to say it. I want to see how he does it.
You're really going on the journey.
Yeah, I'm really good.
I like that he kind of had almost like a character actor thing going. So he's a little quirky, I think he's very attractive, but it's not even like typical fine boy, swag kind of way. But it's not really like bad boy. I love the quirk. Like he seems very quirky. Like he seems like he probably do comedy very well.
There are so many facets, maybe not as deep as I would like, but there are so many facets that he shows you. You want to walk more, you want to peel out the layers and see how far his range could probably go. So I really do like him. I think he's pretty interesting. Very, very interesting.
Without trying too hard.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on. He has that thing on the bowl, he has a cigarette. I don't know what's going on in that corner. But it doesn't feel natural.
It doesn't.
Everything.
There's a reason why he's picking it up and putting it down.
So he's a keeper?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, let's keep it nice.
Humor me. What is that your name again? Oh, right, Ramsey. Well, Mr. Ramsey, look around you. I bet you will agree with me that this is no place for someone of your standing. And as much as we all like to believe that all men were created equal, well, I also know that although all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the others. George Orwell, by the way, Animal Farm. But I highly doubt someone with your brain capacity will know that. Now you see, as much as I hate to repeat myself, let me spell it out to you in plain language. Get out. I said, get out!
Okay, this to me is very impressive. So sometimes when I see people try to show that they're angry, right, I don't follow them through the journey. But actually, just go, hey, Max! I'm like, yo, people don't just go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Right? So this chick takes us through a process of really getting angry without shouting. And even when she says to get out, it's so believable, it's so calm. I love this chick.
There was a stillness in her performance that I liked.
I love that.
And to your point about anger as well, even with like power,
You don't have to. Yes.
She stood there. She gave a very powerful stance. Her voice was strong. Her eye contact, and I love that. I almost feel like she could be talking to any one of us in this room. Like it was clear that she had someone in her mind that she was talking to.
Characters like this, she pulled it off pretty well. But usually when people are this good with characters like this, it usually spills over. You know, there are some certain kind of characters that are part of people's personality. This feels like it's half.
Feels like it's just easy.
Yes, it's easy for her.
Right.
She controlled it pretty well. She was good, no doubt in that. I just want to see her do something absolutely, totally different from what this character is. I have a feeling that it might spill over. I have a feeling that you might see some of these quirks in something different.
It would be good to see. Let's hire her.
It will be good to see.
Yeah,
It will be good to see.
Yesterday, you can lie. That was even thinking that you would lie. That you say that, okay, it's your mommy. Now he born Jesus Christ. Now you are telling us that it's your daddy. Your daddy is your now Big Brother Naija. Big Brother Naija, go. Very soon you tell us that it's your daddy. Your daddy is your now NSAS. NSAS process that they do in Lekki to give. Even when we hear people say, but we know they shout. I've heard this guy. What's the name of this artist? Tony Abraham. I've heard her.
But are we gonna debate this?
I don't think it was bad though.
We chuckled a few times.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe for the wrong reasons, but we chuckled. Yeah. I don't know where the monologue is going.
I don't think it's a monologue.
This is like a skit.
It's not a monologue.
It's not scripted.
I think he tried
Something different, or I don't know, in his mind.
I don't mean to be harsh, but this is like nothing. This is nothing. I can't even quantify it. There's no art in this. This is just some dude talking.
I don't just think I'm better than you, Vic, and trust me, it's not that hard. I mean, Jesus, you haven't changed a bit since high school. Really? You're 24 and you're still the one getting us into trouble. Only then it was you hiding your weed in our locker, and now you have us partying with wanted criminals. It's not cute anymore, man. It's not. We're getting too old for this. And your stupid get-rich-quick schemes, Geonasium, in this city. Are you kidding me? When was the last time you had a real job, man? When was the last time you picked up a paycheck? Oh, heck, when was the last time you even had a girlfriend?
He's got great speech. And I think that's what a lot of young actors as well. They're very lazy talkers. It's like, what are you saying? I can't. They mumble. Like, they don't mumble. I'm like, open your mouth. Talk, speak. And I could hear. I was invested in the story because it was clear.
Like I thought those people talking to me. Like I was like, when was the last time I picked up a paycheck? Like
yeah.
It was really clean, really precise.
Very deliberate.
Okay, let's hire you, right?
Yep.
You were supposed to guard the mind. It was attacked. Your job was to provide maximum security. So why was the mine attacked? Which one of you is trying to rob me? Huh? I don't trust anyone. Not even my own immediate family. Everyone is just out there to rip me up and turn this business to nothing. But over my dead body.
What were you laughing at? That's you ain't laugh.
So I think there's this thing that a lot of actors do that they think makes them better actors, and it's like, if I gesture hard enough, they will believe what I'm saying. So I'm going to be frustrated. Like, it's over the top, it's distracting. It goes back to that thing we're talking about. Like, it's not all about, sometimes there's power in stillness. And his face is really close to the camera. Like, sometimes I want it to be like, I want it to be over back. And like, he is all up in the face. So, I think, I don't know if I believe him, but I think he imitates well. Yeah, he imitates well. So with a little bit of tweaking, I think there's definitely something there.
I like, he gets some things right for me. The progression.